My hero, Sir Malcolm Havelock, stars in this episode. At least I thought he was my hero. Turns out he was all wet. Squishy, too.
This is the Evergreen Forest. Quiet, peaceful, serene. That is until Bert Raccoon wakes up. Luckily, he has some good friends to help him out. Life would be simple in the forest except for Cyril's sneer. And his life would be simple except for the Raccoons.
I don't think I can make it! The piranha! They're getting closer!
Just as it looked like we'd outrace the ravenous piranha, our luck took a turn for the worse.
What happens next, Cedric?
Giant crocodiles slithered from the banks of the Orinoco River and scythed toward us.
Oh, no! Not crocodiles! Thanks, trusty guide.
And as we left one deadly danger behind, we knew that even greater peril lay in our path to the lost city of Pondo.
Boy, can that Sir Malcolm Havelock write a story. It's just like you're right there with him. Wouldn't it be something to meet him, Cedric? The greatest explorer in the world.
Bert, look! Oh, is he in trouble?
Lend us a hand, chaps.
Hey, you're Sir Malcolm Havelock.
Of course I am, old chap. The one and only.
Wow. Well, here we are. This is my bedroom, Sir Malcolm. You can have the top bunk. It's got the best view.
Thanks awfully, old boy, but I prefer the lower bunk. Oh, leaping leopards! What's that?
It's just Brew, Sir Malcolm.
Dogs. Ugh. Never trusted them since I was trapped by a pack of wild dingoes in the outback.
Oh, well, okay. I'll put him outside then. Sorry, little buddy. You're gonna have to stay outside while Sir Malcolm's here.
Bert, I've been all over the world, and I can categorically state that these are the best peanut butter sandwiches I've ever eaten.
Aw, it's just a talent.
No, seriously. Why, if you were along to cook on one of my expeditions, I'd be a happier explorer, Bert, old man.
Gosh. Gosh.
By the way, do you know a Lady Baden-Baden?
Everybody knows Lady Baden-Baden.
Oh, jolly good. She's invited me to give a luncheon address to her club. Then I'll be signing some books. Yes, my latest. Have you read it? Tales from the Adventurers Club.
Of course I have. What a story. I love the part when you climb the giant redondo tree, and then the helicopter, and then...
Yes, I wrote it, old man.
Do you know we got our own club, Sir Malcolm? Haven't we, Cedric?
Well, then, we must visit it, mustn't we? Oh, I say, nothing like sitting on the club veranda in the afternoon, eh, what?
Bert? Why was Brew locked outside?
Ralph, Melissa, prepare to be shocked, surprised, and amazed. I'd like to present to you the greatest explorer in the world, Sir Malcolm Havelock.
We heard you were coming to the Evergreen Forest, Sir Malcolm. It's an honor to meet you.
I hope you enjoy your stay.
Yes, well, yeah, thank you.
Boss! Guess who's in town? Sir Malcolm Havelock!
So what? Does that mean you have to dress like rejects from a jungle picture?
But boss, he's the greatest explorer in the world.
We've read all his books.
He's discovered more treasure than any 10 explorers put together.
I don't care if he... Treasure?
Oh, yes, boss. There's the treasure of Calicoco, and then there's Bandodo. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, and look, the fortune of Bandololo.
Treasure, eh? Ooh, treasure.
There it is, Sir Malcolm. Our club.
Oh.
You should have seen it before we fixed it up.
And this is our raft, the companionship. Hey, this probably reminds you of the time you went up the Limpopo by raft. Right, Sir Malcolm?
Yes, rather, yes.
That was quite an expedition, Sir Malcolm. Are you planning any more like that one?
Confidentially, old boy, I'm planning to locate the lost city of Lingodo and the treasure of Mabu that's supposed to be hidden beneath it.
That's fantastic! Boy, what I wouldn't give to go with you, Sir Malcolm.
Well, it's not all fun. Excuse me, Bert, what are you doing there?
Oh, I thought you might like to go for a spin on my raft, Sir Malcolm.
Oh, leaping leopards, old man. It's Wednesday. Yes, all adventurers know that the wizards of Wendigo say that it's dashed bad luck to raft on Wednesdays. Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Brew, you shouldn't do that. Now look what you made Sir Malcolm do.
Bert, quick! He's drowning, Bert!
Certainly took your time pulling me out, old boy.
Sorry, Sir Malcolm, but I just thought...
We thought you could swim. After all, you did outrace the piranha and the crocodiles in the Orinoco River, didn't you?
Well, of course I did. But that was before I was shot in the leg by poachers. The old leg is full of lead now, do you see? It's not something I like to talk about. But you'd be a good man on an expedition, Bert. You think on your feet. Yes, indeed, a fine man.
Gee, thanks, Sir Malcolm.
And as we crested the last peak, we saw below us the fabulous lost city of Caracua, set like a jewel in green velvet. It took 12 weeks to recover the treasure. And here I am with some of it. This picture, of course, was taken at the Museum of Modern Archaeology. Thank you.
What an inspiration you are to all of us, Sir Malcolm. I do hope you'll stay and answer some questions from our audience. Oh, there's one now. Yes?
Ever get trapped in quicksand, Sir Malcolm?
Not permanently. Next.
Did you ever get lost, Sir Malcolm?
Not permanently. Next.
Those were terrific slides, Sir Malcolm. Do you have any of you at Caracua?
Well, I did, yes. But jungle mold got to them. Dashed stuff, that jungle mold, you know. Next.
Are you planning any more expeditions, Sir Malcolm?
I have no definite plans at the moment.
Don't be so modest, Sir Malcolm. Hey, tell us about your plans to find the treasure in the lost city of Lingodo.
Well, that would be a little premature. After all, these things are dreadfully expensive, old boy. You need all sorts of equipment. rafts, tents, rope, soda water, ice. Oh, it could take me years to raise the money.
More like minutes, Sir Malcolm. I'm here to tell you that I, Cyril Sneer, will finance Sir Malcolm's next expedition. It's just my small contribution towards the exploration of this wide and mysterious world of ours for the betterment of humanity.
Of course, the treasure has nothing to do with it.
With my money and your sense of direction, there's nothing we can't do.
But this is so sudden, Mr. Sneer. You know nothing about me.
I'm an excellent judge of character. I know you'll bring the treasure of Mabu back from Lingodo. Here, sign this. It's just a formality. My standard expedition contract. Thank you. Just what are you pinhead porkers doing?
Oh, we want to go on the expedition, boss. We'd make great porters, Sir Malcolm.
You'll only be going if Sir Malcolm needs a new pair of pigskin hiking boots. Get dessert.
Do you plan to wait until the rainy season is over before you start for Lingodo, Sir Malcolm?
Oh, of course, old boy, yes. Who can't travel in the rainy season? Oh, no. That ends in May.
I thought the rain started in May.
Oh, yes, that's right. How could I have forgotten?
I'm asking myself the same question, Sir Malcolm.
To Sir Malcolm and the lost city of Lingodo. And, of course, the treasure of Babu.
Bert's certainly gone a bit overboard on the story about Sir Malcolm. It reads like one of his books. Good story, but very few facts.
What do you mean, Ralph?
Well, I've tried to find supporting evidence for some of Sir Malcolm's claims, but there's just no proof.
And some of the places he talks about aren't even on the map.
Of course they're not on the maps. They're lost cities, Cedric.
I'm sorry, Bert, but I just can't print this story without better proof. Your only source is Sir Malcolm and his books.
Well, what more do you need?
We need eyewitness reports, Bert.
You want eyewitness reports? I'll get you eyewitness reports.
How, Bert?
I'll go with Sir Malcolm on his expedition to the lost city of Lingodo. You know, it's tough packing for a trip like this one, Cedric. I mean, I don't even know how long I'll be gone. It could be weeks, months, years. What do you think? Squash or tennis?
I wish you'd think seriously about this, Bert.
Yeah, you're right, Cedric. The tennis racket.
But I've been checking on this, and I'd really hate to see you make a mistake.
You're right, Cedric. I'll take them both.
No, Bert. I mean, I'm a bit worried about you going with Sir Malcolm. What do you really know about him?
I know he wants me to go with him.
Are you sure he said that, Bert? Because I never...
Forget it, Cedric. You're just jealous because Sir Malcolm didn't ask you to be his right-hand man. Now, if you don't mind, I have some serious packing to do. Alone.
As you can see, I've spared no expense on your equipment. I want this to be your most successful expedition. This stuff costs a bundle, but I always say a well-equipped explorer finds the treasure.
Yes, I always say that too. Yes.
Fine. You leave tomorrow at 0900.
Now, see here. You can't order me around like this.
Oh, no? This contract you signed says I own you, lock, stock, and barrel, have luck. And just so there's no misunderstanding, I get 90% of everything you make on the lost city of Lingodo. Treasure, movie rights, books, lecture tours, videos, the works.
I thought you were doing this for the good of humanity.
Don't be ridiculous. Now get your stuff packed and get some rest. You'll need it. Get up, you lazy swine. I want you to keep an eye on Sir Malcolm. He's a walking gold mine.
Sir Malcolm, I think we should have a talk about your expedition.
Oh, yes, it's rather exciting, isn't it?
Did you know Bert is planning to go along with you?
But he can't.
I know he can't, and I think you should tell him why.
What? You know, then?
Yes, Sir Malcolm, I know. You can't swim, you didn't know when the rainy season comes to Lingodo, and other things.
I suppose I'm not a very convincing explorer, am I? It's just sometimes you pretend to be something so much, you end up believing it yourself.
It'll be hard for you to tell Bert that...
That I'm not an explorer? Yes. I hope he won't hate me for it, Cedric.
Not Bert. He'll understand.
What? That four-flushing fake! We'll see about this!
Now, where is it?
Bert,
Aha! Here it is! My hot water bottle!
Bert, please.
I'll bet you never go anywhere without yours, right, Sir Malcolm?
The fact is, Bert, I've never been anywhere.
Ah, what a kidder!
No, Bert, I've never been to any of the places in my books. I'm just a writer with a vivid imagination.
But, I don't understand.
It just happened, Bert. Because of the things I wrote, people expected me to be a hero. So I became one. A paperback hero, Bert. I'm not an explorer, and there isn't going to be an expedition. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too, Sir Malcolm. I don't know what else to say. Brew!
I'll get him, Bert!
He can't swim!
What's up?
Cedric, give me your bike!
Huh?
Don't worry, little fellow.
Tie the rope to your bike, Cedric! Go!
Oh, thanks, old boy. Oh, that was nearly a nasty accident. That was one of the finest examples of quick thinking I've ever seen, Bert. What made you think of using a bolo?
Your book, Sir Malcolm, Across the Pampas. If you hadn't written about bolos, you and Brew might have... Gosh, Lady Baden-Baden was right, Sir Malcolm. You are an inspiration to us all.
Oh, nonsense. I'm just a tired old writer of adventure stories.
But don't you see, Sir Malcolm? You took me with you on every expedition you ever made. Even if you never did what you said, you made it seem real. You traveled in the land of the imagination, and that's a wonderful place. I'm glad you took me along.
I never thought of it like that, Bert, old man. I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Con me, will you? Tell me you're a great explorer when you're nothing but a second-rate writer? This contract has just been rendered null and void. I could have been taken for millions. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
It's here! Sir Malcolm's new book. The Lost City of Lingodo. Hey, look at this.
Dedicated to Bert Raccoon, the greatest hero I have ever met. Congratulations,
That's
Bert.
terrific, Bert.
Look at this, boss. Sir Malcolm Havelock's book has been on the New York Swine's bestseller list for 2 weeks now.
He's already sold 2 million copies. Oh, isn't that great?
90% of 2 million copies? It could have been mine, all mine, and I tore up his contract.
Well, as it turns out, Cedric was our true hero. Da-da-da-da-da-da. He saved the day. And Sir Havelock, too.